Hey, what's going on, guys? RS Games here, back with another episode of Hardcore Trucking. Now, it's got a little bit different name to it. The name, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, the name is going to change a little bit because I was like, it is Hardcore Trucking, but we're more or less being an owner-operator. So it's going to be the Owner-Op Life, pretty much, series from here on out. It's got a little bit better name. Hardcore Trucking is actually a decent name for it, because it tells you everything you need to know, but we're going for more of the owner-op lifestyle here rather than just hardcore trucking. It's realistic trucking, more or less. It's going to be a little different name. So, we're hauling this mulcher. I parked my trailer for today. Oh, hang on. Whoa, oh, nope, that's bad. Alright, I had to turn the game audio back on, because sometimes traffic's a little loud during the intros. Anyways, I parked my trailer for today, and we're hauling this mulcher to McAlester, Oklahoma, I believe. Well, it was about a 390-mile trip, but I had to sleep, so I just got done sleeping. Now we're going to be able to truck through the day. I did get some fuel in the truck, so we should be ready to go. The biggest event today that we'll have is we'll probably be making a loan payment here at some point. Actually, should be very soon. So that's going to kind of suck. But we're filled up, ready to go, ready to haul this thing, make some money. I think we'll make about $1,300. So it was well worth parking my trailer and hooking up to someone else's. If you guys are new here and haven't seen anything of this before, every Saturday we post a new episode on this series, as well as Thursdays if you're into the trucking side of things, that is. We have Trucking Thursdays. So we do 2 trucking episodes a week. This series, as I said, is more like owner-op life. Trucking Thursday is no hardcore mods in there. We're just trying to become billionaires. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. We just bought a new trailer in that series here this week. So that's really interesting. See where things start taking us in that one. And we're making our way into some more money on this series. We're staying afloat, but as we level up here, we'll get higher paying jobs. And obviously rolling in some more money. With all that said, if you guys haven't done so, smash that subscribe button, and while you're there, a like helps too. So make sure you do all of that and turn that little bell notification on so you never miss another upload. We do daily uploads at 7 a.m. every day. We do a multitude of games. Oh, we're gonna try to go through this. Oh, that was definitely red. Oh, I got the ticket. No! Okay, it was only 60 bucks. That 60 bucks was well worth not waiting for 10 minutes for that light to go green again. Alright, no more of that. I think that's our first ticket ever in this series, and that is so bad. That's not a way to start us off. That's just bad juju for us. Hopefully the rest of this trip goes well, and we stay profitable on this one. We are still in this Freightliner. I think we'll be in it for quite a while. I am waiting for a mod to come out. It's the used truck market mod. Or something along those lines. It's the same people that make the economy mod GDC. They don't really have a planned release date yet. But I think that's our only option at this point to eventually getting a different truck. Kind of getting our forever truck. This is just a stepping stone. We've had 2 other trucks in this series, and they did not do us anything good. They were slow, didn't haul much. This truck has decent power. It's comfortable to drive. So we're actually starting to make some money, but now we got to climb our way out of debt. We are in a lot of debt. I think about $250,000. We're paying it down $500 at a time every day. But it takes a long time to pay all that back with all the interest on that. So yeah, that's kind of the rundown of this series. We do have a flatbed trailer if you are new here. We've been doing a lot of flatbed work, but today we're going to hook onto this low boy and we're going to get some more money because this was the highest paying job in the area. And it was way more than using our own trailer, which is not a very common occurrence in this series. Normally having your own trailer is definitely more beneficial. But today we lucked out. So I'll make our $1,300 and come out with smiles at the end. I'd love to not pay down my loan today, but that's not going to happen. Unfortunately. Fuel ran me a little bit more than I wanted to as well. Put $250 in this truck. There the loan goes. Ooh, $597. Well, we're staying afloat. That's all that matters, right? We're not going under. The bank's not coming knocking for my truck yet. Oh, we gotta slow down for the state police here. Got a Cadillac pulled over. Alright. I hope we can stay on these like higher speed roads as much as possible today. I don't like to rush through everything, but the faster we can go doing the speed limit, the better off we are. That's the real way to make money in this game, is stay on the like freeways as much as possible and just go. I do need like oversized, well, I don't know. It's not really oversized. It's not sticking out or nothing. Except my binders are sticking out a little bit. But he could have folded them over. Actually, we're not going to take the blame on that. I just checked the load. It was already ready to go when I got there. I just hooked up to the trailer. This thing is quite the machine though. Big old... It's called a mulcher, but I think really what it does is grind stumps and brush. So I guess a mulcher. I'd call it a grinder. Big grinding machine. Don't get in its way, because it'll clear a heck of a path for you. Oh, we gotta stay in the lane. Oh, we're going down to 55. See what I mean? The more you can stay on the freeway, the better. Although exploring these roads that I've never been on is definitely a great thing to do. The more roads you explore, the better you are. I don't know if it really does anything, but it just seems a lot nicer when you can look at the big map and it says you got this much explored. Nice. Wish it gave me like $1 for every 100 miles. You know, after a while, it would really add up. I mean, we'd have $13 for what we've drove in this truck so far. 1,300 miles on our new truck already. That seems like not a lot, but that's quite a bit for us, guys. We're only running like 200-300 mile trips at a time. So we've already got like 4 episodes on this truck. That's insane. That's really good for us. Hopefully eventually I can get myself a nice W9 or Peterbilt like 389 or something. Them are my top tier trucks. That's what I like the most. These are nice. I love these trucks. The Freightliner is probably my next favorite below them, just because it's kind of like a comfortable feeling cab. You know, obviously I'm not sitting in it in real life, but just looking at it, it feels like it would be comfortable to drive. But you can't top like a 389 or a W9 just the way they look. They look mean coming down the road. Especially modded ones in this game. You can do a lot with them. Make them really look cool. Although looks don't do everything. You know, because I really want some nice aluminum wheels on this truck, but we just can't afford that. Kind of like we can't afford a GPS. We really could benefit from a GPS. But we just don't have enough money yet to justify a GPS in this truck. Alright, well, we're going to be at the first red light. If you guys haven't been here before, you wouldn't know, but I swear, every red light in this game, it sees me coming, and it's like, stop. Or I should say every traffic light, not every red light, because sometimes they're green, but they always turn red right as I'm pulling up to them. And I wish they worked like real life, because now they're going to go, but I'm still sitting here. And there is no traffic at that turn lane. Absolutely none. Good thing we're running the double logbook here. All these red lights would really make for shorter driving times. I wish that was a thing in this game. I don't feel like sleeping. I'm going to drive for 24 hours straight. But you doze off eventually. I mean, not that that's a good thing to do. It's really not a good thing to drive that long. But it has been done before. by some absolute legends in the trucking world. And now, whether they deserve praise or not, it's bad that they did it. But, you know, they were really risky. And so you got to give them some props for taking that big of a risk. Was the reward worth it? Probably. Could it have been worse? Definitely. Alright, is someone missing a tire? That'd be interesting, like if your truck blew a tire while you're driving in this game. Definitely interesting. If you guys didn't see, we posted a video on Alaskan road truckers, the play test, here this last week. We will be starting a full series on that this next week. I'm not exactly sure what day that'll land on. We'll probably change our regular programming a little bit to get a start of the series, and then we'll go back to our regular schedule. So right now the schedule is Monday Into the Flames, Tuesday Farm Sim, Wednesday will be Alaskan Road Truckers, Thursday obviously Trucking Thursdays on American Truck Simulator, Friday is Flashing Lights, Saturday is the Owner Op series, and Sunday is Emerge NYC. Everyone absolutely loves Emerge NYC, and I don't blame them. It's a great game, just needs some work. But I like to play a variety of games on this channel because, you know what? I don't have a favorite one. They're all great in their own way, and I love to enjoy each and every one of them, and I want to share that experience with you guys. And as we go, we make up some storylines like Farm Simulator. We got a little bit of a storyline there. And this one, there's a somewhat of a storyline. Not really, but we're just out here surviving. Survival trucking would probably be a better name, honestly. Alright, we're not even doing the speed limit. What am I doing here? Too busy blabbing away, and I'm just not doing what the main goal is here, and that's trucking. So we'll have about $2,600 today at the end of this load, I hope. That'll be a decent day for us. We started out just before I started recording, and I got fuel and everything. We had about $2,200. So if we can make $400 more after everything, after paying down that loan, that's progress. Slow progress, but it's progress. You can't ever look the other way on progress. I will start playing this series a little bit more off cam just to progress a little bit more. I've showed the struggles so far, and I want to continue to do so, but we got to get moving a little bit here. We got to start working towards some more stuff instead of just doing one load and making our loan payment, and that's all we can afford. Once we get out of debt, things could be a little bit different, but I'm going to start probably playing, taking a load or two in between episodes so we get just that little bit of a boost here and there. Have a couple more $1,000 between each episode to work with. That'll be great. So yeah. Alright, we've already covered almost half of our trip here. That'll be a great day. And then off cam, I think I'll have enough time left over from this day to make another load so I can maybe get us to an even $3,000. That wouldn't be a bad deal. $3,000 in the bank. I can't even imagine that. That's so much money. Now, if only I could transfer that $3,000 over to real life and buy myself a new computer. That'd be great. I wish you could do that. Virtual gaming, or virtual trucking, make yourself some money, transfer that over to real life, and there you go. Because my PC is getting very old, and I'm getting constant reminders of that. It takes probably about 10 minutes for it to get fully started and booted up. And that's okay, I can handle that. But when I see other newer computers and it's like my girlfriend's computer, she could be in playing a game before I even get logged in. And that's kind of starting to realize that. And I think if I bought a new computer, I could definitely make some better quality videos. Obviously the audio and everything will be about the same, but as far as the actual video quality, could be a little bit higher. I am limited with my PC as to what I can record in. So hopefully within the next couple of months I maybe make that purchase. We will see how it goes. I think if we hit 500 subscribers by the end of this year, I will buy a new PC. But I'm not going to buy just a cheap one. I'm going to buy one that will last me for a while and can handle any new game that comes out for the next couple of years, because these games are getting more intensive on a computer. I remember back in the day, like FS13, I ran it on an old Dell laptop that was far from a gaming computer, and it got like 10 frames a second. And you know what? I played the heck out of that game on that computer. And now I don't even think it would load into American Truck Simulator or like FS22. There's just no way. So it kind of reminds you of where you came from. Especially back in the day. So like when I was really young, I tried making YouTube videos back then. And I tell you what, like, I'm not saying I got very good quality content. I try to make the best quality that I can for you guys. But back then, I'd start recording and like 5 minutes later, it would finally load. And so it'd be like a 5-minute recording with literally nothing going on. Now I'm kind of expanding that. It wasn't quite 5 minutes, but it felt forever. And then all of a sudden, boom, it would start like recording the gameplay. And trying to time that was insane. But we gotten a little bit better with the years. And it's kind of a dream I wanted to do for a long time. So, you know what? I'm trying to live out my dream. You guys are absolutely insane with all the support you've given me. So I really do appreciate that. Alright, we're rolling into Paris maybe? We're just absolutely crushing this trip today. I thought it was going to take a lot longer than that. 400-mile trips aren't that long anymore in this game. It's all the highway miles. If you get in the city, then it takes forever. We haven't hit no major cities today. Some beautiful scenery out here. Got some little farms on the side. Uh-oh. Is UPS stuck? No, they're in a driveway. What's going on there? Oh, keep it in your lane. Keep it in your lane. Always got to do that. Sometimes in this game, I just like to look at the scenery more than I like to look at the road in front of me. It's all the driving I do in this game. I should enjoy driving a lot more in real life, but I do not. This is some cool scenery. Don't think we've ever been down this road. Should be all unexplored territory for us. I was gonna yell at the speed limit, but I realized we weren't even doing the speed limit anyways. I'm very impressed with how well my truck is pulling this load. I don't exactly know how heavy it is. Well, it's only 33,000 pounds. We've hauled heavier with this thing. I thought it was going to be like insanely heavy. Sometimes in this game, the weights are just not what you would expect them to be. We've really sucked through the fuel on this load. I need bigger tanks. Definitely need bigger tanks. Because these tanks, they got to be like a, I don't know, like a 300-gallon tank. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but that's kind of about what it seems. Well, maybe not. Maybe they're more. Maybe they're like a 250. I was thinking the price. It's about $300, $400 to fill it. But it also depends on the gas station. It's $357 at that one. I wish you could pay with cash and get that discount. I wonder how that works. Do we get the 340 price or do we get the 357 price? We may have to test that sometime. I've always wanted to. But then I always just need fuel, and I need it right now, so I just go get it. Oh, might as well get over. I know they're gonna call me in. Way station 1 mile away. That way station's always there to slow us down. That cop car is very loud. We got the Red River here. It doesn't look very red to me. Looks kind of brown. Alright. Calling me in? You calling me in? Yep. Alright. I guess we can handle that. That sign said 1 mile away, and we definitely just drove like almost 10 miles. Interesting. I'd love to start a series on like a 1-to-1 ratio map. I feel like that'd be kind of challenging. I've seen some Alaskan maps that are like that. That's like 1 mile is actually 1 mile. I could only imagine if you got on like a 1,300 mile trip how long that would actually take. Well, it'd probably take about how long it does in real life. That'd be a long time. I'm sure they only have like Alaskan maps or like something like that, because trying to create all this scenery, if it was a 1-to-1 ratio, I couldn't imagine how big that map would actually have to be. Oh, just thinking about that, that'd be insane. Alright, we got 63 miles left to go. Where do I gotta turn? Looks like we gotta take this exit up here. Got a little loop-de-doo. Then we're gonna get on the freeway for a little bit and then probably have to get right back off again. Just in time to get up and go. And then we'll have to slow down once again. Suppose that's how it goes. I am thinking about hooking up my wheel and pedals and shifter for this series. I feel like that'd be kind of fun. The only thing I'm a little unsure of is I kind of need to look for a new wheel. I got a G29, but it's getting old. I've had it for forever, like when they first came out with that series. So maybe it's not terribly long, but it feels like forever, and it's getting kind of old and clunky. Makes a lot of noise. Especially the shifter, going in and out of gears, it could definitely be a lot quieter. Especially when I get into some situations and I just start ramming through the gears. Sometimes not the best thing to have happen. Alright, McAllister. That's where we're going to head towards. I'm assuming we're either going to be going in town someplace to like a repair shop or another logging site. Is my guess. Well, we got Burger King passing us up. Well, normally we see him in triples. He's got a nice truck. That Western Star is really nice. Oh, I can't afford it. I wish I could. I'd offer to race him and swap pinks, but I think he's got me by a lot. He's definitely got me. I don't even know if I got a CB in this truck. Oh, not cool. Alright, we're not going to look for the CB anymore. We're just going to drive. Sounds like a better option. We're so close to our destination, we don't want to mess anything up right now. Is that an airport? No, just a farm of some sort. Alright, McAllister Durant. Do not stop. Cashless toll. Oh, we gotta pay a toll? No. Why are they so heavy on these toll booths? Can I just go around it? I probably could. $13? That's highway robbery. I thought they were normally like a couple bucks. Alright, remind me next time we gotta take back roads and try to avoid that. Well, at least hopefully their highways are very nice. Although my controller is shaking, so I'm assuming that they're kind of bumpy. Not what I'd expect. Alright, another reason I wanted to come to McAllister is because I've never been here, and we just discovered another city. Oh, look at that sneaky guy. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. We want to go here? Nope, up here. I don't think they want me to go through that little gate. Alright. Well, today was very interesting. Got my first ticket. Still a little upset about myself on that one. I should have just waited. We had plenty of time to spare. Alright, where do you want it? Oh, it's going to be inside the shop. For whatever reason, I feel like it'd probably be better just to back it in. Because they always got this little loading ramp thing here. And it's always right in your way. Alright. If I swing nice and wide, try to cut back in. This is not going to go well. Don't hit the bumper. It's just plastic. Don't take off my mirror. Don't run over their tools. Oh, nice. Well, it's not in here perfect. We got it close. Now we can just back up and make it look better. You could definitely have laid out their areas a little bit better. All their shops are about the same. Not the straightest job I've ever done, but you know what? We're going to unhook and get our money and get going again. What? Why am I not leveling up? Something's weird. Well, anyways, oh, I did level up. High value cargo. Well, I don't know. Well, let's get our flammable gas. Check the bank, see what's going on here. We can borrow $1,000. We can't repay anything yet. We still owe a lot of money. Oh, goodness. Goodness. $32 a day. We have to truck for a full year just to pay that one back. And that one's like 4 years. Oh, about 3, but wow. For $100,000 loan. That's probably about right, honestly, though. Alright, well. So we checked out. Let's see what we can maybe take now. There is no jobs in McAllister. That is not a good sign. Well, you know, that would have been a good job if we were still down in Longview, Texas. Or down towards that way. Alright, so we're getting up to about the $1,400 jobs. That's nice to know. Alrighty, guys. Well, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Keep on a truckin'.